What is up, everybody? This is Caliber Cards, and we are back again with another video. Now today I'm not busting any packs. Instead I'm going to show off some of my pulls in this top 10 pulls of my lifetime so far in my packs. Now some of these have been posted on the channel while others are really old, so I'm just going to go ahead and start off right now with one of my very first one-of-ones. Now this one isn't too special. This is a Jeremy Langford. Right now he's a free agent. This is a one-of-one. This was my first ever super refractor I pulled. 3-color jersey, you've got the autograph. At the time it was worth around $1,000 when I packed it, and I tried to get rid of it on eBay and no one would budge. So that was really cool, and I mean, still my first ever super refractor, my second ever one-of-one, and since then I've probably packed around 10 one-of-ones. So that'll be number 10 right there. Moving on. This is my number 9. Now I shot this for a video that didn't end up appearing on the channel because the footage corrupted. This is a sketch card from one of the Star Wars series, and I would love to bust a hobby box of this because these sketch cards are incredible. The artist is Ian McDougall. I believe I pronounced that correctly. I contacted him over Facebook. Very nice, very polite artist. Told me he worked an hour on this particular card, and while some sketch cards are worth hundreds and hundreds or maybe 50 or more dollars, I'm keeping this one as a promise to him just for saying it's an amazing piece of work and he did a phenomenal job on it, and I would love to bust more sketch cards. And as I quite possibly might have stated in a more recent video, this card, a sketch card, is really cool compared to just pulling an autograph of some character that was only in 1 or 2 scenes or from one of the cartoon series that are on right now. This next card was actually busted in a box break. This is a dual auto of Patrick Mahomes II and Kareem Hunt. This I got at I believe it was a couple of box breaks. My spot was only like $25, and I ended up getting the most hits, and I got a Patrick Mahomes gold auto ink out of Origins, numbered to like 10. I've gotten rid of that since then, but I have to keep this. I mean, being a Chiefs fan, 2 great rookies, hopefully great rookie with Patrick Mahomes. Our future hangs in the balance with him after getting rid of Alex Smith, but that's who we've got right there, Kareem Hunt and Patrick Mahomes. I was ecstatic. I pulled my first ever dual auto, and I believe that is coming up in another video here sometime in the future, of the third. I think it was chosen 2nd or 3rd overall. It was dual penman just like that. Very rare card, numbered to 5, and I didn't realize that until after I sold it. Here is another one-of-one. My first ever one-of-one out of Triple Threads. Very cool card. One of them that I packed before had the little football feel on it, but this one is just your basic red background. Tyler Lockett, rookie, and you've got cleat, and I've never pulled a cleat card, football and jersey, 1-of-1. It's right there in the middle. Phenomenal. If you're going to spend, 70, 80, or even more on a pack, you really want to get something like this. I've yet to pull a booklet card out of a pack that does not guarantee booklets, so one day, hopefully, out of a pack like this, we can pull a booklet. Now my next card here is really cool because this ended up being in a jumbo tops packs that usually run around, I don't know, $12, $13, depending on where you look. 13 at my local hobby shop. And I packed it and I went, oh, this isn't going to be a hit. And sure enough, this is what we got. A Dallas Keuchel auto jersey, and I believe it's numbered up there in the corner to 10. Somebody on eBay was asking $200. This card is just too cool to get rid of right now. I really enjoy having it in my collection, even if I'm not an Astros fan. And just opposite side, it's a Topps Laser autograph relic. The surprising thing about this card, though, was that the case was like $10, but I really enjoy this card. Nice little booklet card. Nothing on this side. I'm not considering this a booklet because there's not stuff on both sides. But I was looking at some of the other cards you could have gotten, and they could have gotten pretty crazy with Trouts and whatnot. So I got this box half off, and I got it for like $70 instead of like $150. So great buy. I asked them to hold it like a week in advance. They did, and this is what I got. Patience and perseverance pays off. My next card is a card that I actually busted on my birthday one year. I saved up like 500 hobby packs from hobby boxes and just random packs and things like that. And I would just open them by myself or open them with a friend. And this is a Chipper Jones auto bat card out of, what is this? It's been a while. since I've looked at these cards. I believe it's Stadium something. Stardom. There it is. Tickets to Stardom. That's what it is. The card is not extremely rare. There's 89 of them, but still, you can't go wrong with Chipper Jones. I remember growing up and only being able to buy like 80s and 90s packs because they were so cheap. And I would pull Chipper Jones rookies right and left, and I always wanted something like this of him, and sure enough, that's what I got. So I always thought that was a really cool card. Coming in at number 4 is this Y.A. Tittle. I believe he recently passed, Hall of Famer. I mean, first ever stamp card, first of all. I've never gotten a coin card either. Pen cards do not count in that matter. Numbered 5 of 10. I mean, this box was on sale. I bought it. Auto, stamp, and it's from the state he was born in. I believe it was Texas. Let's get a closer look. I don't know if it'll do it in the camera for me, but it is Texas. 3-cent stamp, and I've tried to look up the stamp, and I really couldn't find any information on the stamp to see how valuable the stamp was, but there you go, 1948, first round, 6th overall. Incredible card there. I had a lot of interest from other people in this card, but I don't do a lot of trading. I'll sell unless I get like an amazing Hall of Famer like this, so had to hold on to that. Coming in at number 3, this one really upset me because this one did not record either, or if it did, the footage corrupted. I packed this about a week ago out of 2017 Classics. Your guys' eyes do not deceive you. John Elway and Steve Young dual jerseys, numbered to 10. It's right there in the middle, 8 of 10. I packed this in a box. I was doing a ton of other pack openings. It's with the same one that I actually got this nifty sketch card like I brought about earlier. You know, those are one-of-ones, one-of-a-kinds. This one's 8 of 10, and you can't go wrong with just 2 amazing quarterbacks like this. I've never pulled Steve Young stuff, but I've pulled a John Elway auto out of a $2 pack, and in one of the worst mistakes in my collecting career, I did end up selling it and buying a couple boxes and not getting anything really out of those boxes. So hold on to this for a while. I don't know if, you know, people are highly interested in last year's product because Classics 2017 went way down in price when 18 was announced. In my second to last pack, we have a Joe Montana. Now this is another one that I actually got rid of, and I just had to buy it back. I didn't even try to hassle the guy down. I just bought it for what he wanted. And the reason behind that is because he and I both did research separately. Right here, this jersey, I have the tag. You can really literally read Machine in Luke Bleach. That's the tag from the jersey. I've never pulled the tag before, and while they're all numbered very low, I believe it's, yeah, this is 6 of 10. Well, they're all numbered really low. All the cards that match this only have jerseys. If there was an autograph down here, it'd be even cooler, but I mean, it is a tag, it's numbered to 10, it's a Montana, and it's even at a gridiron where the boxes are only like, I don't know, $80, so packs are only like 5 or 6, and you love to pull things like that out of those cheap packs. Last card is baseball, surprisingly. I do a lot of football, but this card was one that I packed on my birthday, saving up packs one year. And when I got it, I was with my friend Chance, who you guys have seen in a video, and I yelled, "Who is on the front of the pack?" Right there, we have it. Roberto Clemente dual bat. I looked these up. They're extremely rare, guys. This is numbered to 5. I understand that it's not a 1 of 1. You can see the 5 right there, 5 out of 5. But I mean, a card like this, I would never in my mind fathom selling. Granted, they did make Babe Ruth ones like this, and I, you know, wanted to trade for one so bad, or at least sell this one so I could buy a Babe Ruth one. But that thought was quickly put out of my head when I saw how much Babe Ruth stuff was selling for. So maybe one day I'll pull a Ruth or a Gehrig or a Mantle or something, but I got lucky enough to pull a Roberto Clemente, who has done so much for baseball. But guys, that is my top 10 cards right there. Thank you so much for watching. This video is a little longer than the usual ones. I appreciate it so much. Feel free to comment down below what your top 10 cards are, or some of your best pulls you've ever had. All of these were basically mine except for 1 or 2 that I actually got in group breaks, going back to the dual auto of Kareem Hunt and Patrick Mahomes. But this is beyond a shadow of a doubt my favorite card in my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe. We do videos Mondays and Fridays with random ones here and there for new product releases. And I will talk to you all later.